Good day, sir. Belated Happy New Year. Um, I am Lacdo-o of the PS Crypto Bravo, in case if you forgot. Um, this video is about everything, everything I learned during my presence in the webinar. So, our webinar was themed linking the world through English communication. Very fancy. Based on the theme, I already had an idea of what was the webinar was about before it even took place. I thought that it's about how significant the English language is, and I was not wrong. Our webinar had 4 speakers, and I only got to listen to 2 speakers because unfortunately I didn't make it on the second day, which is why I'm doing this video right now. But even so, I am grateful that I had the privilege to partake and listen to 2 intelligent individuals, our 2 speakers, and one of those speakers, the first speaker on the first day is Dr. Cecil Ronya, and she's a very intelligent person and very pretty to boot. Dr. Cecil Ronya is a very intelligent person. She is an instructor to one of our one of the prestigious schools, prestigious universities in our country, and she has a PhD on her line of work. So during her discussion, I have learned about the importance of English language. Before our webinar, I already had an idea of how significant English language is, but after her discussion, I have been enlightened of how really great it is to practice our English language. In Dr. Cecil's discussion, she gave us an idea of how important English language is, especially in intercultural communication. During intercultural communication, that is intercultural communication is a communication between 2 people or more with different cultural backgrounds. So English language can help with that for a better understanding in their communication, because English language is a worldwide accepted language. So it is, if you are able to practice and learn English, you can put it in practical use. Like if you're a tourist guide in a fancy restaurant, in a hotel, it is very useful. During Dr. Cecil's discussion, there was no moment of boredom at all, because she is very cheerful and very fun to listen. She also gave us she also had us play a game as well, and that game was very fun, but at the same time very educational. And the game went just like this.
Waiter, come here!
Unsay ato, sir?
Ha! I don't understand you. Never mind. This food is very spicy.
Hala sir, tira ba ko ka? Ano mo balog in English sir ba? Hindi ko kasabot og English.
What? What are you saying?
Pre, si problema diri. Pre, hindi mo magkasinabot ani akong customer pre oh. Di mo ko kasabot og in English good, di po diya kasabot og Bisaya. Ano ba? Asi, ako bahala. Sir, what seems to be the problem here?
This food is very spicy.
Pre, alang di. Ang pagkaon imong gihatag sa iya, halang puno kayo. Di siya kaangay. Sus, alang pre, ang iyang gi-order nga pagkaon, halang-halang. So siyempre, halang jud na. Pre, sir, the food that you ordered is one of the traditional food here in the Philippines. And it is supposed to be spicy.
Okay, I understand.
So the game went exactly like that. It was a very fun game, but at the same time, very educational. It gives us an insight of how useful the English language in a circumstance or circumstances just like those, just like how we portrayed. So the game, just like you saw, was a role play. Special mention din sa akong pagmangkon guys nga mo ay nagtabang nga atong artista karon tigil sa inyo tanan suporta. So after the game, Dr. Cecil, she gave us a chance to ask a few questions. And I had a question myself. It was about is it possible for English to be replaced by another language? Because if it is possible, then I would definitely petition for the Japanese language to become the next worldwide accepted language. Yamete. Then Ma'am Cecil answered me that it was quite possible for English language to be replaced by another language like Mandarin, Japanese, you know. And I was happy because I would petition for the Japanese language to be the new worldwide accepted language because that would be cool. Then, after a few more questions from other students, Dr. Cecil's discussion was finally over. The second speaker was Paul Lanton. He's a good friend of mine, a very intelligent person. He had a presentation prepared for us, and it was the content was about how the English came to be and how it became the worldwide language or the worldwide accepted language. His presentation was also fun. So in conclusion, the most valuable lesson I have learned in that webinar is English language is important, but English language is important in communication, especially in intercultural communication, but the core of communication is, or the most significant thing about communication is about understanding each other. So which means No matter what language you may use, it may be Mandarin, it may be English language, Bisaya, Cebuano, Filipino, as long as the people or the person you are interacting with is understands you, or you have an understanding. So that's what is important. That is um, the core of communication. English language may be important. Yes, it is very important, but um, the most important thing, is actually uh, having to no being may stuck kay you get to understand each other. That's the important thing about communication. And English communication is also important because in the near future it will be helpful, especially to us students, because one day in our line of work it will be very handy, it will come very handy. You can in police work, teacher, and everything. English language is uh, English language is a you can put English language in practical use naman na. So that's it. um, Thank you for watching.